What's good, y'all? T in this thing. Today we're using a TV as a backdrop. Let's get it. Alright, so I've never actually in my whole entire life done this, but a while back I've seen some people do it before, and then I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and try it. So basically what you do is, well, unless you have Google on your TV, you can always just Google search any image or connect your phone to it or whatever. What I did, I connected the HDMI cord to my laptop, went on Google, typed in neon images. I picked 3 different pictures to try to use them as a backdrop. So we're gonna go ahead and jump over to the room with the TV and see what we can do. Alright, so obviously the lighting isn't the best. You can see I'm right here by the TV. Right now it says no single. Right now it says no signal because obviously the laptop is sleeping right now. It turned off. And the light right now, I just have like a lamp facing towards my face so it's not too dark. But I am going to turn that off. So let me go ahead and turn the laptop on. Alright, and you can see, obviously, this is one of the pictures that I've downloaded. It's super tiny, so we're going to have to blow that up. But I'm going to have the angle kind of zoomed in super close, and we're going to try to make this as a backdrop. Alright, so we zoomed it in. So it's going to be something kind of like this. I think I'm going to change the angle for the camera to be a little bit more this way. Yeah. So let's go ahead and try to take some pictures. Alright, so obviously this is kind of what it looks like, and it's not bad, but I'm still trying to figure out, you know, the best kind of look, because you can see like behind me you still have the window and stuff, and obviously I don't want that in there, but of course I can always like Photoshop this on the other side. But I don't know how it's going so far, to be real. I wanted some light on this side of my face, so originally I tried to go on YouTube and just try to find like a glow and hold it up like this, but it wasn't strong enough even with the brightness turned all the way up. So I got this. Obviously it has to be plugged in. I don't have a wireless, but good thing I'm using my laptop that also has a USB cord. So that's this, but I think I'm gonna go on to the next image, which is it? Picture 2. Let's see. So it's essentially kind of the same thing. Maybe I'll like this one a little bit more. I don't know. Let's change the color on this. How about blue? Should we do blue? I guess we can go ahead and try blue. So we'll go ahead and try to take some more pictures with this picture. I might actually find another picture. I have one more picture after this, but we still might do a couple more. So let's try it. Alright, y'all, really, I'm not liking any of these pictures. I changed the angle, obviously. This is the 3rd picture I had. It just says neon. I'm gonna scale it up a little bit. Basically, since my computer is connected through the HDMI cord, it's gonna mock everything I do on my computer to the TV. But I changed the angle. I've been zooming in slightly so you don't get, you know, like the headers and footer, whatever the heck they're called. But I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what I want to do. And then in regards to holding this up, since it's not wireless and it's not powerful enough, you know, I don't want this in the shot, but I want it close. So I've been trying to do some long exposures, but obviously I'm moving, so I'm blurry because I'm like this. So I don't think I necessarily want to overlay with one like this, and, you know, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so this is like picture 6. I think we're gonna go ahead and try to edit them because honestly I'm not entirely sure how this turned out. Obviously, like I was saying, I've been using this, but you can only get it so close to your face for it to light properly. And then also it has a reflection, so you can see it's it's reflecting obviously in the TV, and I didn't necessarily want that. So sometimes I would try to like get it down here, but sometimes you can still see it, or it doesn't light properly, or it's like weird lighting. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So we're gonna go ahead and actually jump in the edit. I want to say between about 6-7 pictures that I've used, maybe at least 2 turned out okay. So we're gonna go ahead and see. Let's get to the computer. So let's just talk about it. It definitely was not my favorite, even though sometimes I say that a lot. You know, it's always trial and error. But I could have sworn this was gonna turn out differently. But it actually wasn't too bad. It kind of looked like I did some overlays in Photoshop, which I did use Photoshop. So this was the first picture I came out with. It wasn't too bad, but since you could see kind of like the background with the window and stuff, I just duplicated the layer and then dragged it over to the point where it was just showing like the TV, and then obviously just erased around my face. So that's how I got that picture. It wasn't too bad. Just did semi-corrections, didn't use any LUTs, just, you know, just the basic corrections. And yeah, so that was the first one. I give it maybe about a 5-6 out of 10. And then this one, I don't think I like it, because once again, it was showing the background. I didn't want that window and stuff showing, but obviously, you know, I didn't have 2 TVs. And then if you zoomed in too close, it just kind of, it looked funky. So, but this one, yeah, I literally give it like a 2. Again, I just duplicated, transferred it over, erased my face from that area, but it looks cool because it's kind of like a tunnel situation. So I give it, okay, maybe I give it like a 3-4 out of 10. But yeah, it's just not all that. We just have to do this again. But this third one, this one is my favorite. This one is pretty good. Again, used 2 pictures, overlaid it, stuff like that. But this is what it looks like. And basically I just erased around my face so it wasn't too covered, with it overlapping with those 2 pictures that I copied, and just, yeah, I think it turned out pretty good for this one. This one is, I give it about an 8-9 out of 10. So it definitely was better, but we definitely have to do it again. So if you want to go ahead and try, I guess you can call it like TV background photography, go ahead and try it. It's interesting, but just depending on like your actual backgrounds, if you have a window or, you know, messy area back here, you might want to try different angles. But when I tried the front on angle, it wasn't it. So the side angle worked best for me, but then again, I didn't really have just like the best lights to shine my face other than the side of the TV, which didn't even, you know, get the side of my face all that well. So I had to have a wired light, but I can only hold it, like I had to have it super close, which I don't want that in the picture. So, or like too far and then it's like you barely get anything. And I could have used, you know, my softbox light, but I didn't want like that big of a light covering my face, if that makes sense. I wanted a color light. But yeah, trial and error. We'll go ahead and try this again some other time with some more high quality pictures, I guess. But you know, Google is like my best friend, so it works. But alright y'all, don't forget to do all the things, the liking, the subscribing, the commenting. Alright y'all, I'm out.